What's good, YouTube? Back here with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get it.
The more attractive a guy is, the less women he actually pulls. And it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Me, myself, I hear it all the time. Oh, I'm sure your DMs are just flooded with every woman you want to talk to. Or I'm sure you pull every woman you want, this, that, and the third.
There's like a big assumption that you could just get whoever you want, but that's never really the case. It's for both genders, to be honest. But it's like the same assumption on both genders. Like, you assume that a very attractive girl got niggas, but then like she be extremely lonely. Same thing, you would think an extremely attractive male was like fucking all these bitches, but he ain't got no bitches.
And a lot of times it's the total opposite. Don't get me wrong, I have my moments, but I'm very introverted and I'm shy by nature. So I really just kind of stay to myself. But also because of my demeanor, I'm 6'4", I'm very big and muscular. So my demeanor can come across as very arrogant and cocky. I've had women.
That's a big one. I get that a lot. That shit. But it'd be crazy because like people would sit there and be like, oh yeah, you cocky, but like when they get to talk to you, like then they're like, oh, you're not cocky at all. That shit, I hate people who do that shit. But so far he's spitting facts though. I've experienced a lot of this.
They come up to me and say, yo, I've noticed you for so long, or I would have talked to you, but personally I just thought you were very conceited or to yourself, so I didn't bother. And I don't really say anything unless I really know that the vibe is mutual. So sometimes your biggest assets can work against you.
The more attractive you are as a guy, the less girls you get. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the best looking guy, because that's not true, but I'm just saying it's just true. I'm out this weekend, I'm having conversation with some girls, I'm with some people. We're having conversation with these girls, we're talking to them. Conversation was going okay. There was this one girl, she was attractive, I'm not gonna lie. There was this one girl, she's talking to us, you know, she knows she's attractive, and so like she's trying to play like even more hard to get, which I don't play that game because I don't.
That's another thing about being attractive though. It's like when you meet it, like if you're an attractive man and you meet an attractive woman, like they get so nervous around you and they be so weird around you. Like they be cool and calm around everybody else, but they get around your ass, all of a sudden they stop functioning. They don't know how to talk. Like they start getting real finicky. Like it be real nervous. But nah, he's spitting facts though. The first guy was spitting facts too though, because like it really be alone. Being attractive at times can be very lonely. I will say that.
I don't have time. So she's trying to play this hard to get game. Whatever. Like I'm peeping and I'm seeing whatever's happening, and I'm telling my boys like, yo, don't like pull back. Like there's levels to this. Like, don't seem desperate. You can't seem desperate over these girls because that's what they want. And at the time, I'm like more so abort the mission. We all still continue to carry small talk, blah, 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 whatever. I end up walking away because I don't have time and I don't have energy for that shit. I kid you not, an hour and a half goes by. It may have been 2 hours go by. I'm talking to another group of girls, which they were as dope as hell. This one particular girl that was probably the best one out of the group literally walks up to me while I'm talking to these two girls, and she says, you know what? I would try to talk to you, but you seem cocky as f. I started laughing. I was just like, oh.
I ain't gonna lie, low key, that was low key. That was a oop, low key. Like it sounds crazy because you like what did you talk? You came all the way over here to tell me I was trying to talk to you because I sound cocky. Like what are you talking about? Like what you on? But in her mind, that's her really shooting her shot. Because like as soon as you hit her with the nah, I'm not even cocky like this, that, and fourth, then at that point she gonna run game on you. Like it just be weird at times.
All I said was okay. She's still standing there and she wants a reaction out of me. I don't really give people fucking reaction. The girls are just kind of looking that I was talking to. One of them was actually my friend. And the other one was just like, what the fuck? All I said, I'm sorry you feel that way. And then she said, see, my point proven.
What? But that be the thing too. It's like, yo, you don't respond how they want to, bro. They automatically just assume that you're that. Whatever their assumption they had predetermined, they assume they just stick with that shit if you don't respond the way they want you. But like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong though for saying, yeah, okay, like I'm not, I'm not entertaining shit. I'm not giving you a reaction. But like, man.
For one, I never was cocky. I never said anything cocky. I never acted cocky because that's not my personality. And in that conversation we had earlier, I remember she saying like she thought like, I could be a boy, blah, this, that, and the third. And
see, that's another oop though. That's the first oop. The second oop was her coming back talking about, oh, I would talk to you, but you seem kind of cocky. That's the second oop. That's the second shot. Little signal that she giving you. But when girls tell you they look like a fuck boy, you look like a player, they like you.
I remember asking her what qualifies me to be that. She couldn't even answer it. And I wasn't trying to make her look dumb in front of the people she was with. I was just asking her a question.
They never gonna answer it, but they all know.
So I saw these clips and they just happened to come about. I just saved them over time, probably within a month time span. And I just wanted to expound on it because I'm just speaking from my perspective and my experience. I'm what some people would call attractive pretty much all my life. And I'm not saying that to brag, but that's just based off what I've been told. And I completely agree with both of these guys and a lot of the people, just people who, and this goes for women, but I'm speaking from a man's perspective because you hear women say attractive women are some of the loneliest women. And I've dated what some would perceive baddies or attractive women, and they are some of the most self-conscious, insecure, and lonely people. And it just happens that way. And sometimes they just don't have to work on themselves as a woman. But as far as a man goes, and I'm gonna get back to this, the first guy, I can agree with him in terms of you being a certain size, you having an intense look. Like me, you guys always seeing me smile on here. But if you see me out and about, my face naturally, and I'm gonna say this naturally because it's always been like that since I've been a little boy, is a very intense, furrowed eyebrows. I'm not really smiling. My normal.
I ain't gonna lie, this be the part that be confusing me because like I got arrested. Like I keep it all the way a buck. I got arrested nigga face 24/7. But motherfuckers will come up to talk to me. Men and women will come up to talk to me. And it be blowing me. It be crazy to me. Cause I'm like, yo, I know I look crazy. I know I look crazy. Like, but you still approach me. It's crazy.
Normal face looks almost unapproachable.
But I will smile like once I start engaging somebody, but like
mean. And I don't mean for it to be that way. I still work on smiling as much as possible, especially on the camera. This, you guys are always seeing me like this, so you don't know. But definitely, if you're not looking inviting, that's going to turn some girls off automatically. Like, I don't even want to say anything to this guy. Some girls like that. They like that guy who looks unapproachable and intense that nobody would F with, for lack of a better term. And like bro said, I would still consider myself an introvert, even though I'm a social person. I can talk to anybody. I can have a conversation at hours. I can get on the phone with anybody right now and carry on an extensive conversation like nothing, because I've been doing it for so long. It's like second nature for me. But I am introverted, always pretty much have been, even though some people may not have known that. I'm not an extrovert. I'm not.
It'd be weird. Well, I'm not gonna say weird, but like people will see you talking to people or see a lot of people talking to you and then automatically assume you're an extrovert. But like you could just know a lot of people or not a lot of people know you. A lot of times people could just have came up to you. You could be minding your business and then they came up, strike a conversation with you, and then all of a sudden now y'all cool or now y'all speak. But like that don't mean that you went out your way to go have conversations with people.
The one who's going out saying, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. That's just not my vibe. So that's another thing. That's another strike. So even though I worked on my personality and worked on my humor and things like that and worked on myself to a certain extent, that doesn't mean that I'm getting all the women, I'm getting all the chicks, I'm getting all the buns. And that's what women tend to think, just because you're attractive. And I've been told that several times. You got plenty of women. You got this, you got da. And no.
Oh, I ain't got plenty of women. I'm lonely. like, come help me. Nah, but that's facts though. That's big facts. Women will literally assume that you got a roster of 17 million women on your meat. They think every woman in existence wants you, which is crazy.
No, it's not like a woman, right? And I'm not trying to flip it so much, but women just get constantly approached, even if they have the RBF, the resting B face, right? they get constantly approached regardless. And it's not the same with men. Men don't get approached like that. And I be trying to tell dudes that don't know any better. They like, yeah, dudes get approached. Dudes don't hardly get approached like that. So this is from a perspective for all you guys who are like, such and such, or he's a pretty boy, or he's a F boy because he's handsome, and so on and so forth. Fellas, ladies really don't care about your looks. There's a small percentage of ladies who do, but women really don't care about your looks, bro. They don't. They'll judge you based upon your looks, and they will actively avoid you because you may be perceived.
I don't agree with that. Now, it may not be the top of the totem pole like it is for us, but they definitely do care about looks to some degree. Like that's we can't deny that part. Now, are they a little bit more lenient with it depending on what other aspects you can bring? Yes. But looks still do matter.
As good looking, they feel like they're good looking, so they don't feel like they have a one up on you, if that makes any sense. Otherwise, when she dates, women tend to, what they say, women say they like a man that's medium ugly. So that's another thing. But this second dude,
But they say they like medium ugly because of the fact that they don't want to compete or feel like they have to compete to keep you or to have you, because they feel as though, like we said in the main part of this video, they feel like because you got so many options, and they don't want to have to do, they don't want to do that shit. They don't want to try to compete with 5-10 women for you. They don't want to try to do that, even though they secretly already doing it. But that's why they like medium ugly, because they think medium ugly people don't got enough options to just, oh yeah, I'm just go ahead and just dip.
what he was talking about in terms of just dealing with women who will come up to you and project and say things like that, and no matter what answer you give, you're going to come off as cocky, even if you're trying to be a nice person. Which you got some guys who are perceived as attractive that are a-holes, so on and so forth, but a lot of guys who are attractive tend to be charming as well, right? Not so much with women. Women who are attractive, a lot of times they aren't charming because they already have the looks. They don't have to be charming. But a lot of dudes are, and they tend to have that gift of gab. Sometimes some dudes are awkward. Some dudes are awkward when it comes to things. So I just want everyone to know, both men and women, because dudes be like, just because you're handsome, you can get all the buns or you get all the cheeks. You still have to put in work and actually convince, or sometimes probably have to work harder in some cases, because they think, well, he's too cute, I don't want to make it easy for him. When a dude who may not be attractive, she'll just slide the panties off like it's nothing.
Yeah, that's another thing too though. It's like, it just be backwards, bro. Like, if you like somebody, if you like them, you find them attractive, just go for it. Like, what if we sit here playing these games for like, oh, I'm gonna make it hard for him, or I'm gonna play harder to get because I really like him, I think he's really attractive. That's child's play.
Nothing. So crazy stuff to be talking about, crazy video be talking about, guys. But let me know what you guys think about this, and are you in the same boat? Have you always been told, or people tell you you're attractive but the numbers don't reflect that? Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to be popping up on the screen below.
Yeah, I think I definitely had that experience. I've had a lot, but like, it makes you feel like, and I know women could attest to this on a regular, you don't even have to be like attractive, but like, it make you wonder, like, do they really fuck with you for real? Like, you as a person, not the outside you, but do they fuck with the inner you, like your personality, all your intelligence, all that shit? Like, they really fuck with you for you, not just because you're hot or they think you're hot. Like, that'd be the thing for me. And it just be like, a lot of times I just feel like people don't really fuck with you for you. Like, they really just fucking with you because they like you, and they be like, oh yeah, like, look who I was messing with, look who I was talking to, look who I got with. Like, that, I don't like that shit. But let me know down below if y'all have some experiences, or if this is y'all in this video. Y'all the attractive, handsome motherfucker that pull all the bitches and all the bitches at the same time. Let me know.
So that's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. And I just wanted to end with this as well. Like, you still have to put in the work.
Yeah.
I still catch L's. You still catch L's. Just because
You still get
can
rejected.
date a lot of women, but that doesn't mean it leads to anything. So I'm out of here though.
Because at the end of the day, you'll never be everybody's type. You'll never be everybody's cup. Even if you are the most famous person, there's still gonna be somebody in the world that's like, nah, I don't like him. Wow, So it's a part of the game.
To Morocco, I got pretty women showing titties like I'm Flocko. I came in a hard top, I'm still in the drop.